Joining us from the Motor Racing Network, we are thrilled to have Alex Hayden on the broadcast. What are they looking like, Alex?
Stacked up 2 by 2. Connor Zilic, your pole winner. He'll start the driver's left on his choice. Then on the outside of him to his right, you've got Ross Chastain. Row number 2, the red, white, and blue Chevrolet. William Byron is there. And then Justin Allgaier as the field goes to turn 20, looking for the start.
This is a left-hand corner before they hit the straightaway. Junior Motorsports teammates on the front row. Green flag is out on the jump on the inside. That is driver's left. Connor Zilic right next to Ross Chastain.
The old maxim is you can't lose or you can't win it on the first lap, but you can lose it. And now 5 wide. They come into turn number 1. Zilic slight advantage over a side-by-side battle for second. To the inside, it is the car of William Byron. To his right, Ross Chastain as they bend their way through turn 2.
Coming up to speed through turn 2 and 3. Connor Zilic squeaks away with the lead as they drive under the pedestrian bridge and whoa those speeds down. Kyle Larson's got around Ross Chastain into the second spot. The top 5 or 6 are single file. There's Sam Mayer's trying to look under the 24 machine of Corey Heim. Now the first time into turn 6A. How do they get through right now without incident, Pat Patterson?
Zilic makes his way off of 6B, about 8 car lengths out in front of William Byron. Byron being dogged by the number 9 of Ross Chastain. Chastain will try to duck under him into turn 12. He gets a fender out in front, and he'll make the pass on William Byron. Let that car work its way out in turn 13. Here's Zilic, nice and smooth. Again, about a 4 to 5 car separation in first and second. Everybody behind this front car is lined up nose to tail as they race off of turn number 14 up here to the Echo Park Bridge.
They make their way into turn 16 for the first time at speed. Race leader Connor Zilic has opened up 6 car lengths on Ross Chastain. William Byron will follow suit, ride those tire tracks. Further back, the battle for the number 5 spot is on. Hard charge down to the inside of the racetrack as drivers kick dust in the air. Carson Kvapil is under attack as they work their way into turn number 20.
Corey Heim trying to get underneath Kvapil. Meanwhile, Connor Zilic will lead lap number 1. And here's Justin Allgaier now. He'll challenge Kyle Larson as they head to turn number 1.
Already a 10-car length advantage for race leader Zilic. He's now being pursued by Ross Chastain, who rides 5 car lengths up on William Byron. Byron now sees in his mirror big time Justin Allgaier as they go downhill, crest that hill, and head to turn number 2.
Off camber they go as the top 4, 5, 6 cars are single file there. Connor Zilic in the S's right now starting to pull away. There's a battle shaping up here that we've been talking about between Carson Kvapil and the 16 machine of Christian Eckes in the back of the top 10. There in the S's as Connor Zilic is in 6A.
Watching Zilic make his way over to the backstretch, a good distance back to second. Then you got William Byron. Justin Allgaier makes his way, and then Corey Heim. Also in this mix is Sam Mayer, who's moved up nicely now into that position. Here's the leader, making his way up here to turn number 13. Zilic in that basically white car today. Behind him, Ross Chastain, William Byron, Justin Allgaier, Corey Heim, Sam Mayer. Then you've got the number 1 car of Carson Kvapil as they work into turn number 15. Here comes the leader to the Echo Park Bridge.
And that leader continues to be Connor Zilic. Smooth sailing here in what has been a stress-free start to this Xfinity Series race. His lead last time was 10 car lengths. This time through turn number 18, Connor Zilic has grown that advantage. It's up to 15, maybe 16 car lengths over Ross Chastain, who is second. William Byron continues to pedal hard in third.
That advantage more than 1 second in just 2 laps for Connor Zilic over Ross Chastain. They hit the front straightaway. It's about 10 car lengths difference. Behind Ross Chastain, you've got William Byron, then Justin Allgaier as they race up the hill.
Chastain relinquished the second position at the exit of turn number 1 on lap 1 to Byron. Byron now settles back about 4 car lengths behind Chastain. Chastain now is no longer losing ground to Zilic. I think he's narrowed in, Doug, as they enter turn 2.
It certainly looks that way there as the leaders are all spaced out about the top 5 or so. Carson Kvapil coming through turns 2 and 3 right now has gone 2 wide with the 41 machine of Sam Mayer as they fight through the S's now. Ahead of the pack, Connor Zilic, Ross Chastain, and William Byron are your top 3.
Keeping our eye on that battle between Kvapil and Mayer. Mayer works his way to the inside there through the short chute, headed to the backstretch. Meanwhile, the leader all the way down here in turn 12. 8-9 car lengths back to second place running Ross Chastain. Then another 8 or 9 back to William Byron. The only side-by-side battle on the racetrack, just happened with Kvapil. Here's the leader again in turn number 14. Down to 15 he goes. And once again, Quapple are battling back there with Sam Mayer. That is a good battle. Then you've got the 16 car. Of course, that is the car of Christian Eckes doing a nice job out here this afternoon trying to pick up a position.
Christian Eckes trying to get by the Austin Hill car, so the Atlanta winner struggling just a bit here in the opening laps. Hill able to get by and maintain as Christian Eckes slips just a bit. Eckes will yield 3 car lengths to Austin Hill. They'll chase each other down the hill, back to turn number 19, and Austin Hill able to secure that position.
Connor Zilic again remains the leader in tow. Ross Chastain. Ryan Ellis has been spun in the back of the pack, but no yellow flag as the leaders climb the hill to turn number 1 again.
In 4 previous Xfinity Series races here at COTA, not a single Xfinity Series regular has won. Trying to reverse that trend is Zilic as he continues to lead Ross Chastain, this time by 5 car lengths.
They come down the hill through turn number 2, then set up for the S's. Turn 3 to the left. Right-hand turn for the leader, Zilic at 4, then to the left again at 5, then up and down the hill through turn 6, downshifting to set up turn 6A as the top 10, 12, 15 cars are single file and starting to spread out.
Watch it again, the leader as he makes his way to the backstretch. Once again, that battle is a good one there with Sam Mayer, Carson Quapple. Austin Hill is in that as well. Those cars working their way now onto the backstretch as they exit there. And the 00 of Sheldon Creed also very racy. Taylor Gray is back there.
Got trouble over here at turn 6A. We got a car nose head first into the barrier. It looks like Carson Quapple. Yes, it is, in fact, as he seemed to miss the turn. I'm not sure if there was contact, but he's nosed and stopped in the tire barrier at turn 6A. Calamity Corner this weekend.
And that is Carson Hocevar driving the number 14. His window net goes down. That's going to bring out the caution flag. NASCAR just put out the caution flag. Hocevar has nowhere to go right now, Mark, where he's stuck in those tire barriers. And that is one of the sections of racetrack that we talked about, that if you get sideways, if you get into something, you're probably going to be stuck in something and we'll see yellow.
So Hocevar, one of the double dippers in Austin, Texas this weekend, is out early in the Focused Health 250.